Hi, Chris Ryan here again. Sitting in the car park outside the shop waiting on the wife, so I thought I'd have a quick update. So after last week's video, I said obviously I hadn't seemed to lose much weight, very little. I was a little bit worried, but however this week, this Saturday, I seem to have lost 8 pounds, so I suspect that some of that 8 pounds is actually water that I might have been retaining last week. So everything seems to be back on track again. This week, I think there might be a slight hint. There's a couple of meals out that I'm going to not be able to avoid. My eldest son is going to a new job and leaving home for the first time on next Sunday. So we already went out with one set of grandparents this weekend for a meal, and I'm sure there'll be another one during the week at some point. So these are kind of meals out that I can't really avoid. Obviously, when I go out, I'm going to have to try my best to choose sensibly. I'm quite good. I usually eat fish anyway. Fish here on the east coast of Scotland's pretty good, so it's quite a healthy option, really. So that's probably what I'll do. Fish and vegetables. I'll probably avoid a sweet or a dessert, whatever you call it. But I'll just take each day as it comes. I won't. The big battle is not going out for a meal. It's not letting that cause you problems the next day or the next day. I know it's going to happen, so I don't see any reason why it should make me fall off the wagon, as it were. Hopefully, get straight back on the diet the next day. Maybe if I do eat too much, I'll just have a bit less the next day. We'll just reduce the calorie intake next day by 100 or so calories, just to make up the difference. So another week. That's this now. Well, it's the 10th of March I started. I'm losing track of how many weeks it is, but 6 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, whatever. Seem to be on track. Another 8 pounds down. Last week was obviously just a glitch or a blip, thankfully. The only thing I changed this week was I didn't have any brown bread. The previous week I had a bit of a cravings for some brown bread, and a few days I hadn't gone over my calories at all, but a few days I did have brown bread, and I say whether that's made me retain water or whether it's just made me bloat, I have no idea. But the only thing I've changed last week to the week before was I've cut out brown bread. Everything's just the same. Been eating basically the same stuff. Lots of chicken, lots of meat, lots of vegetables. Try not to have any creams. I've one of my big things that I've cut out since I started is I've cut out all what we call in Scotland fizzy juice. I don't know in America you call it soda. Cokes, Pepsis, that kind of thing. All gone. Don't do them anymore. I just see them as these kind of liquid calories are just a waste. The only thing other than water I drink really is I do like a glass of orange juice. I like fresh orange juice at night, just after my dinner. I feel it clears the palate a bit, and I quite enjoy that. But yeah, so save me rambling on a bit. Back on track, thankfully. Quite chuffed at myself that I didn't let last week's result or last week's weigh-in affect me too much, because there has been times over the years when a weigh-in hasn't gone so well and you just fall off the wagon completely, and for whatever reason that our mind plays tricks on us, just start eating again and overeating. We all know that's the problem. So yeah, personally, I'm not. I like to think myself fairly humble, but internally, I'm reasonably well chuffed with myself that I didn't because I really was disappointed. And actually, over the week after I'd filmed this, I really found myself annoyed and questioning myself, and and I'll be honest, on Saturday morning when I sort of done my usual, went downstairs, went to the toilet, brushed my teeth, whatnot, and then I was about to step on the scale, and I have to admit there was some trepidation, because I was thinking, if I don't get this, if it's, am I doing this so wrong? If this doesn't show a good result, I'm going to be, you know, am I kidding myself on? Have I been lying to myself again? You know, thankfully it didn't happen. I choose to weigh myself once a week, and once a week, well, I'll not lie, I have occasionally weighed myself on a midweek, but since I started this journey this time, I've tried to weigh myself as only once a week, either a Saturday or a Sunday morning, purely because I know some people advocate weighing yourself every day, but I think there's so much variation every day that the chance to get downhearted is increased sevenfold, frankly. You know, £1 here or there, up or down, can really make a difference to you. If you know, you might just not quite have peed so much in the morning, and, you know, urine, salty water, it's heavier than normal water, that you could be held in an extra 2-3 pounds inside you, you know, and you'll just get depressed by it. So for me, I feel once a week is enough at the moment. Perhaps when I get lower down the scale, when I get down, you know, when I've lost 100 or so pounds, I might feel weighing myself more often as those. But obviously at the moment, with me being at my heavier, well, 2 stone down, so I'm 30 pounds down currently, so but I'm still obviously extremely large man, so my losses are huge at the moment. You know, I won't be able to maintain an £8 loss every week for, say, the rest of this year. Hopefully, maybe the next few months, should I say, that will continue. But those weight losses will get smaller, and perhaps as they get smaller, perhaps I'll start weighing myself once a day or once every couple of days. But for now, once a week. But that did, of course, as I say, make the trepidation of standing on the scales this week at least 6 or 7 times more than perhaps it would have been. But nice surprise. Nice, not surprise, I was kind of hoping for it, but, you know, nice confirmation. And it's amazing how much better you feel when it happens. I mean, this is now, what is this, Monday, so I'm 2 days later and I'm still quite up, still quite happy. So anyway, thanks for listening to me ramble on, if anyone is. If not, at least I'm keeping myself honest with these videos. And we'll see you next update. Thanks very much. Bye.